Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Channel. I'm Sophia, your host,
And I'm Jason.
and this is the English Podcast, where every episode gives you the real English lesson you need for real-life conversations. Picture this. You are sitting with new friends. Everyone is relaxed, talking, just enjoying the moment. Then someone asks you, "So what is your biggest dream in life?" The room gets quiet. Everyone is looking at you. And you have so much to say, so many hopes, so many wishes, but the English words, well, they just won't come out.
That moment right there, that is what we are fixing today.
Which actually makes you the perfect guest for today.
Today, we are talking about dreams.
But not the ones you have at night while you sleep. We're talking about the bigger ones, your hopes, your wishes, and your goals for the future.
This topic comes up all the time, with new friends, with family, even in job interviews. People ask, what do you want out of life? Or, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
And having the words to answer those questions, confidently, naturally, in English, that is a beautiful thing.
So let's give everyone those words today.
Let's do it. And before we start, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a comment below. Tell us one dream you have, big or small. Actually, we really want to know. Let's start simple. How do you actually say you have a dream in English? The most basic sentence is, "My dream is to," then you just add what you want. My dream is to open my own business. My dream is to live near the ocean. My dream is to speak 5 languages.
Simple and clear. I really love that structure.
And there's another very natural way. I dream of. Notice after dream of, we use the ing form. I dream of traveling through South America. I dream of building a house with my own hands.
Dream of feels more poetic, like you're really imagining it.
It does. And there's a third phrase, I would love to. This is softer and a bit more casual. I would love to learn how to paint. I would love to spend a year living in another country.
So we have 3 options. My dream is to, I dream of, and I would love to.
All natural, all correct. Use whichever feels most comfortable for you. Let's talk about the different kinds of dreams people have, because, not all dreams are the same.
Right. Some are about careers, some are about places, and some are about, just becoming a better person.
Exactly. Let's start with career dreams. These are dreams about your job or professional life. My career dream is to become an architect. I have always dreamed of starting my own company.
Please. Well, my career dream is to write and produce a documentary series, something that travels to unusual places and tells stories that most people have never heard.
That is a wonderful dream. I can completely picture you doing that.
Thank you. I've been carrying that dream for years, actually.
And that is a perfect example of how to share a career dream. You gave the goal, you gave the detail, and it told me something real about who you are. Now, travel dreams. My dream is to spend 3 months traveling through Southeast Asia. One day, I would love to drive across the entire United States.
Travel dreams always sound so adventurous.
They do, and they are easy to talk about because you can describe the why. I dream of going to Morocco because I want to see the colors and the architecture and eat the food.
See, that sentence tells a story. It's not just, I want to go to Morocco.
Exactly. The why always makes the conversation richer. One very natural topic is what you wanted when you were younger versus what you want now.
Oh, this is fun. What was your dream when you were little, Sophia?
Well, when I was about 8 years old, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I loved animals so much. Every stray cat in the neighborhood was my patient.
That is so perfectly you.
But as I got older, I realized I am deeply afraid of blood. So that dream quietly changed.
Mine was to be a professional basketball player. I was completely serious about it.
What happened?
Well, I stopped growing at 5'9", which is fine for real life, but not ideal for the NBA.
So, how do we talk about these past dreams? The key phrase is, when I was younger, I wanted to, or my childhood dream was to, and if the dream changed, but as I got older, I realized, over time, my dream changed to,
So, it is totally okay for dreams to change?
not just okay, it is completely normal. Dreams grow with you.
That is actually reassuring. Some people feel like they failed if their childhood dream didn't come true.
It is not failure, it is growth. Your dreams evolve because you evolve. Let's talk about a beautiful phrase, come true. When a dream comes true, it means it actually happened. It moved from your imagination into real life. I always dreamed of publishing a book, and last year, my dream finally came true.
Can I use this personally?
Of course.
Well, my dream was to work in something creative and meaningful. To be honest, being part of this podcast is one of those dreams that kind of quietly came true.
That means a lot, Jason. Really.
I mean it. A lot of people watch this and practice English. That is real. That matters.
And for me, my dream was always to be a teacher. But not just in a classroom. I wanted to reach people who felt too nervous or too old to learn something new. And this podcast lets me do that
So, your dream came true too.
in the most unexpected way. And I think that happens a lot. Dreams come true, just not always how you imagined. Let's talk about an important difference, the difference between a dream and a goal.
They sound similar, but they feel different, don't they?
Exactly. A dream is big, open, emotional. I dream of being financially free. A goal is specific, measurable, planned. My goal is to study English for 30 minutes every day this month.
So, a dream is the big picture, and a goal is the small step that gets you there.
Perfectly said. And here are the phrases for goals. My goal is to. I am working toward. For example, my dream is to run my own company. My goal right now is to take one online business course.
Dream gives you direction, goal gives you action.
That is a beautiful way to put it. Let's practice everything together. Imagine you were at a dinner party. Someone says, let's go around and share one dream we have, big or small. Jason, you go first.
Okay, well, my biggest dream right now is to create a documentary about people who change their careers completely. I dream of showing people that it is never too late to start something new.
That is a rich, meaningful answer. You shared what you want, why it matters, and you used I dream of naturally. My turn. My dream is to spend one whole year living in a different country, immersing myself completely in a new culture. I would love to do that before I am 40.
Before I am 40. I like that. That time detail makes it feel real.
One last thing. We can also have dreams for the people we love.
Oh, that is something people don't think about often.
My dream for my little brother is that he finds work that makes him feel proud. I dream that my parents will be healthy and relaxed.
Actually, I dream that my best friend finally moves closer. We have been in different cities for 4 years and I miss him.
And that one sentence, it tells me so much about your heart.
Well, it's easy to talk about dreams when you actually care about them.
That is the whole secret. When you talk about things that matter to you, the language follows. Let's have a quick vocabulary review. Dream, noun and verb. My dream is to travel. Come true, when it becomes reality. Goal, a specific, planned step. Aspiration, a more formal word for a dream. Pursue, to actively work toward something.
Pursue is such a strong word. It means you are not just wishing, you are moving.
Exactly. Dreaming starts in your heart. Pursuing starts with your feet. Jason, what do you want every listener to walk away with today?
That your dreams are worth saying out loud. In any language, but especially in English, because every time you describe a dream in a language you are learning, you are claiming that dream more fully.
That is exactly it. Talking about dreams is not just about grammar, it's about identity. Quick recap. My dream is to clear and simple. I dream of natural and expressive. My dream came true. The most beautiful sentence.
And remember, dreams can be big or small. They are all valid.
Your challenge this week. Tell us one dream in the comments below. One sentence, my dream is to, and fill in the rest with your story.
We read every single comment, and we genuinely cheer for every single dream.
Thank you so much for being here. You're not just learning English, you're building the confidence to share your real self with the world.
Until next time,
Keep dreaming,
keep speaking.
and never stop believing your dreams are possible. Bye, everyone.
See you next episode.